He cut socks. 2 sock cutters, they cut socks.
What are you laughing at?
What was you trying to do over there?
I was just going to put the vehicle score sticker up. It'll be alright.
Subscribe now.
So, good afternoon. We're in the yard, and what's happening today? Sarah's back with us. Welcome back, Sarah.
Hey.
Whey! Sarah's got this new rhyme that she's tried to trick me with. I think you should read the first 2 lines out just to give us the gist of what we're up against here. We won't go any further than that.
1 sock cutter, he cut socks. 2 sock cutters, they cut socks. 3
Let's leave it there and swiftly moving forward. So, we have had, actually, Sarah, while I'm on it, have you put this camper back on the Auto Trader now?
No, not yet. I'm going to do it today.
Okay, right. What do you think to that, Sarah?
What?
What do you think to that?
I wasn't listening to you.
Sarah wasn't listening to me. Sarah is actually doing a thumbnail for tonight's video. I can quickly brief you on what we've done here. I've been editing this morning, so you would have seen this one on the last video, but just as a little intro, I will play the beginning of it just in case you haven't seen it, so you can head back and have a look. In the comments.
You're asleep at 9 o'clock, I'm asleep at 11. So
It's red hot today. Bloody idiot again.
yeah, he was lagging.
The Blue and ME board has arrived. Interested. So have we got a deal or?
Subscribe now.
So head back there if you haven't seen it. It's quite a good video actually. I think you'll like it, and don't forget to like it and comment on it. And if you haven't subscribed, even though 50% of you still haven't subscribed, just click the button and the bell so you see the next videos when they're uploaded. Right, so obviously what we do is when we're looking at vehicles, we always use vehicle score. Now I've also used in this case the Auto Trader app, which gives us a valuation for a part exchange and for a private sale. The registration is going to go into vehicle score, so we copy and paste that into there. Then that gives you a score from 1 to 999 when it decides to load, and there she is. Now 839, which is amazing. The age is great, mileage discrepancy none, MOT comments good, yearly miles good, mileage good. Also you've got the alternate report plus and the salvage report. Now any of these that you choose to use, all you need to do is use code VALE20 and you'll get a massive 20% off your next check. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Wednesday and
Morning. Wednesday morning.
It's Wednesday and it's auction day. In a minute though, I've been asked if we can run through what products we use to clean the cars, which I'm going to do very shortly as soon as I can get outside, because I have got a valet. I've got to do a full valet on the red Fiat, but I'm not going to do a full valet today, but I will run through a few products and just go over it for you, just so you can see what we use. Right, let's start off with all the 25 litre stuff. Got TFR, wash and wax and wheel acid. They're the main 3 things that we use. Obviously we have a few squirts of wash and wax in half a bucket of water. That will do 1 car. TFR, you can put it on neat or you can mix it with whatever water you want, 50% water, 20% water, depending on the application. Wheel acid, I use neat because if you're using that, you need to get off a lot of grounding, brake dust and so on, and tarmac and whatever else you need. They're both as good as each other, to be fair. I thought that was going to be better than that one, but it's pretty similar. In fact, I probably prefer the TFR, but I put it in these little pump bottles where you just pump up and then you can just build up the pressure and then just spray it. So once we've give it a good jet wash, then we just do bucket washes then, because you don't need the jet wash anymore. Like all of these, as soon as they come in, they get a good full jet wash. Before we do any valeting whatsoever, we blast them off, tear fire the bottom, tear fire the wheels, in the arches, everything else, blast them all down, and then they're sort of ready. Then we do all the inside of the door shuts and just make it half tidy, vacuum it out and so on, and then we give it another full valet then when someone buys it. Let's have a look at the other products. Right, so we use interior dressing for all the dashboards and everything else. That's decent stuff, this that we use here. It doesn't leave like a sticky finish like you would do with your high style shine, which you use for your tyres and that. So like this is, it puts a nice shine on the plastics, so we use that for that. Then we've got the glass cleaner, which we use that neat for all the glass inside and out. This interior dressing, I think you can mix that down with a bit of water if you wanted to, or you can use it neat. Probably best to mix it down a little bit. High style dressing, you probably use that neat, it's probably better, makes a better finish. Then you've got cobalt over there, which is the polish for the outside of the vehicle, which really brings the paintwork up. Then for your hot stuff that won't remove, like scratches that aren't too deep, marks, rubber marks or anything else that is on the paintwork, you can use these here. I'll use a bit of G3 if it's very very tough to remove. G10 will get most bits off, and then just rub it on, and you'll find it comes off like wing mirrors, where like they've knocked the wing mirror up on another car or something, it leaves the black mark down the side. Usually G3 will just get rid of that, and you can put a protection on after if you wanted to. Then for inside, we use the bubblegum smelly, which is quite nice. Just spray that on the carpets after you've finished doing your doing all your cleaning and everything else. Just give it a good spray behind the seats, I do, and on the passenger side or the back of the driver's side. Just spray it on the floor, and it just seems to work. You can also put that in with your G101, which you use to clean your carpet. So your G101 you can use to clean your carpets or your upholstery. It's not as evasive as it's going to cause any damage, but it will certainly remove a lot of grounding dirt, especially if you just give it a light rub with a brush. And I use a similar brush like this. Now I've got two brushes here. The one on the right I use for the carpets, and then the one on the left I use for the upholstery. And I'll just literally just use a circular motion all the way over once I've sprayed it, and it just lifts the dirt off. You can actually go over it with the vacuum after that as well, just to pull any loose stuff off. And that is pretty much it really. We can use also use the cobalt for the wheels after you've washed them and tear fired them. So you can use your cobalt for that to polish them up a little bit as well and make them nice. Depends on how much detail you're going to go in. We use the high style dressing then for the tyres, and we do sometimes use it on any plastics like this. We'd probably go over that with the same as we would with the tyre dressing, and if you've got black wing mirrors, plastic, we'd use it like that, and along any other bits of external plastic as well. And that is it. Then we use a Titan vacuum, which is quite powerful. We use that. That is it is a wet and dry vacuum, but we only use it for dry use, just getting in hard ground in dirt that's on the carpets and in the seats. And we also use, which is new to the business, a spot wash home pet design vax. Now that there is an amazing tool. I've only used it once, but it didn't half bring the grounding dirt on that red one. It works in a circular motion, or you have different attachments with it, and there's also a pet hair attachment and various other things that you can use to get out all the dirt, and it works really well. And it puts it into a separate, you put your cleaning application into the one section, then it sucks it out and puts all the dirt into another section, and you can see how much dirt that's been lifted. It's an amazing product, but we're not sponsored, so I'm not going to go into any further detail on that one, I'm afraid, unless you want to sponsor us, Vax. I've already said this in the last one. Right, so your J101, You can use that on any interior plastics, carpets, get it everywhere, pedals, really give it a good dosing over. Door cards, you can do that. You can use your brush, which I'll use just to rub it in on any dirt, get your floor mats in, pedals, get them all nice. Let's get that, all that in there, gets everything off. You can just literally just go mad with it, and then when it looks like that, just get a rag, wipe it down. And then you can put a bit of interior polish on that. Then that'll bring that up nice. What are you laughing at?
What was you trying to do over there?
I was just going to put the vehicle score sticker up next to my vehicle score mug. I need it cleaning out, that one. I'm gonna have to take it home and give it a good clean. Right, we're looking for an electric bike. If there's anyone out there who wants to sponsor us with an electric bike, we can do a video on it. I'm trying to find something decent. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but I'd like a run, to be fair, but there's so much money, it's unbelievable. But if anyone's got any other electric bikes and they want to sponsor us and they watch the channel, we will do a video on it or a couple of videos on it, and we'll use it regularly, if that makes it any more feasible for you to send us one. So thank you, maybe, if you do.
More coolant in it.
Yeah.
Check the oil.
Yeah. Oh, don't forget the oil.
Oh yeah, don't forget the oil.
Yeah.
Check the oil, push it out.
Yeah.
There we go.
Is that it?
Drop it out.
That it? Yeah. What shall I do now? Because I'm excited. Huh?
Fucking hell,
I
man.
can't control myself.
Can't control yourself.
No. You know the DPF bit?
Yeah.
You put some cleaner in that?
Yeah, I fucking put a whole lot of foam spray in there, man.
So all we've got to do now is run it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it then. So what, do you want to drive it down to come and see me?
I'm gonna make sure it works.
Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I don't know what to say.
Give him 5
I don't
minutes.
know what time we're on now, mate.
It's only 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Probably ain't getting it back today.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Huh? It'll be alright. You better go home, man. You got home to go to. Time. See, I've got a cobweb in my cup. I've been here that long. There's a spider in my cup with a cobweb. That is. Where's he come from?
What the crack is
Yeah.
literally on starter. I took this whole housing out, this whole cooling housing,
Yeah.
and it like separates into 2 parts, but it just came out as one.
Yeah.
Somebody replaced the part because there's a timestamp for September 2023.
Yeah.
Somebody replaced it and literally just put the sealing around it, not the O-ring.
Oh, and what does that do? What does the part do?
I couldn't tell you. It's a coolant temp housing.
Oh.
Something like that.
So was it leaking?
Yeah, literally straight away.
Yeah.
That was. As soon as I took it off, you could see silicone around it, which don't make any sense because the part was new and it comes with a seal.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you had repairs done, you know.
Yeah. But they've missed the O-ring. So what's the story then?
Morning glory.
Yeah. Dirty hell, man. Come on. What?
Didn't expect that, did you?
Huh?
Didn't expect that, did you?
No, never, no.
Should have said
Well, I'll expect anything from you, Felix, apart from the right answer.
Sound, mate.
All right then. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Meet you in a bit.
All right. Ta-da. 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 It never ends, does it? Never ends. The trouble is, when you're stripping all this apart, as a lot of you might know, everything needs new seals, new gaskets, new this, new that. And it's just a nightmare because as it's going back together, some stuff you can reuse, some stuff you can't reuse, some stuff you're not meant to reuse, and some stuff in this case was already missing. And they've just put some sealant around it and put it back on and it just leaks straight away. So, we've got to go down. Looks like we've got to go down. Unless Felix can get it, we've got to go down, or Sarah's got to go down. She's looking at me over the camera to pick up a part to get this done because we want this done today now. We really need this done. I need to know whether it's... I just need to know.
You just want to drive it.
I just need to know yes or no, like, whether it's going to work or not. Because we still don't know if it's going to work.
No.
This is the problem. And we like, that's going to be like an £100 part, that is. Now, it's another £100 part. I know it's £100, but we could be putting all these bits on here and then it still don't work. This is the hardest part about this choice of job.
Where has it gone?
It's fast.
I know every time I see it, if I stay still.
It's faster than Hamilton Lewis. All right there. Sarah's just done my hair in the dinner break.
I've done your bloody eyebrows, I've done your ears.
She's just
What
said...
I forgot to do one of your ears.
What, cut them off?
Well, I will if you carry on with your attitude, mate. Is it raining?
I don't think so.
I've just got drips on there.
Oh, it is, it's raining. Yes, so Sarah's done a lovely job on my hair, thank you very much, Sarah. She's just suggested to me that she could do this while people looking at cars, and I know what I could do. Just
smart barrel.
come and have a sit down on the wheel acid.
You have to sit. My turn.
Next.
No, it's my turn.
You going on holiday anywhere? We're waiting around for the next customers to come in. Not that there's any been in. It's been a little bit quiet this week, hasn't it?
Yeah. Can you come in the light, please?
She's pushing me about now. Bossing me around.
Stand there.
Oh, you do a lovely job there, sir.
Can you have the card, please?
So, now I'm all nice and refreshed. I don't know whether I've told you before or whether you've noticed on this channel, but we have got a Renault Master tipper. Now, we're looking to replace that. It's got a brand new body on the back. Well, brand new, say brand new, a couple of years old. Clean condition, no damage. The RAM works fine, no leaks. It's all perfect. But the actual Renault Master is at the end of its life. So we'd like to replace it with a twin axle, yeah, you've guessed it, transit chassis cab. So if anyone out there has one of these chassis cabs with a twin axle on, with a decent low mileage engine, just drop it down in the comments.
Hello.
Did you have to butt in at the end?
I just had to get something in.
There's one here, but it's in Oldham. What's the best way to Oldham?
And it down on the M25?
We'll leave that one there.
What's happened, Greg?
Huh?
What's happened? What's happened?
Bloody donuts.
Well,
I'm nearly just about to put a complaint into the bloody cake shop. There was no bloody jam in there, was there? Until I realised it was all falling out the bottom, all down the top. Bloody hell. So as you might know,
do you want to come any closer?
well, I don't know, it's not on a wide lens. As you might know, about 8 weeks ago, we bought an L322 TDV8 Range Rover with an issue. Now, after numerous attempts of
Trying to fix this vehicle.
trying to actually work out what's wrong with the vehicle for a start with, we came to the decision that it was going to be the EGR cooler that we was going to change. Now, this hasn't been as easy as what we first thought either.
I have Felix here just to give an update to Valley Autos. Yeah, that's where EGR cooler sits usually. Now we've got a massive hole in the engine bay. It's a good old engine mate. What we'll do, we'll move it over to here. Here's the housing. Got me. Cleaned it up already. But the gasket failed here. As you can see, black stuff all over the place. This gasket here failed as well. Loads of bolts, loads of shit to remove. Here we've gone. Don't know if this is visible. Just blank gunk everywhere. So yeah, let's get cracking with this.
So after ordering an AGR cooler, which took around 2 weeks to arrive, because we had to get it from Germany, the actual main dealer Land Rover part was non-existent. You can't buy them anymore apparently, and if you can, there is a waiting list longer than the longest man's arm in the world. Now Felix has changed the AGR cooler, and along the way we've had to replace various different gaskets, seals and O-rings and hoses, and our recent part, which is a top coolant diverter or something. What was it called?
Don't ask me then, I don't
You know what it was called, you told me yesterday.
Don't remember saying that.
Anyway, we had to buy one of them. So now the costs are mounting up, and also the parts are mounting up. This engine will be like brand new by the time we got it, apart from the engine.
Yeah, you might as well book a new car.
Yeah, so we're hoping today.
We could have bought another Audi.
Oh dear. Today is D-Day, and we're hoping that it's going to fire up with no issues. Now, is it or isn't it? Find out
in a minute
in this video, probably on the next clip actually now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes back together, because we're just going to get there at the end. We haven't been able to manage to film anything else.
We've just got to go and do a bit of shopping first. Just in the car park.
Well, we're meant to be going on the way to fit the.
We will be
fit
when
the
we
part.
get there. We're going to get you some sausages, Pete Barbie. I'll probably see the bloody sign in the background.
There he is, look, the sneaky bugger. I was only telling you about this in the last episode, weren't I? So you got to look, everyone's going too fast. They haven't seen him. Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? He goes there on a Saturday morning. People are, going out on a Sunday morning, going out to get a bit of shopping. And there he is, waiting to charge you 70 quid or whatever it is.
Just a flasher, isn't it?
He's a flasher, he should get done for it, yeah.
Give everyone a flash, give away.
Slow down, people. Today's episode, there's a bit of work gone into that then, Felix, isn't there? Bet you've been on that half an hour. What's left now then? We've got to put that into there.
That into there.
And that pipes into there and down to there.
Yeah, and slide this whole thing onto here.
Yeah.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is put that housing on.
Yeah.
Put your new thread insert.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, so.
That came out with the bolt.
Are you still recording?
Yeah, why? Should have gone up.
Yeah. So here, it was threaded into there. So instead of replacing the whole housing, what we're going to do is take that off, heat it up and melt it back into the plastic.
Yeah.
Good as golden.
Hope it tightens back up.
Yeah. I think that's what, failed on it.
Maybe.
Cross-threaded into there.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta cross-thread it into there good in it for the whole insert to come out.
Yeah. Well, we don't know whether it was leaking from there originally, do we?
That is literally what George and Colin said.
Yeah. So what we're doing, pressure testing it.
Yeah.
Seeing if it holds.
See if it holds the pressure. However, I overfilled that a tiny bit.
Yeah. So we put this new part on there. That's all equally tightened down. Pipes are on. So in theory, once he's took a bit of that coolant out, we put the pressure tester on to the top of there, pump it up, and it should hold.
George, you come and do that.
Yeah.
Pumping more. Working. Pumping.
What we're doing now then, Felix? Topping her up again and having another pump?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Sounds a bit wrong. Sounds a bit wrong, that, doesn't it?
Should have seen your face behind the camera, mate.
So Felix has just had to pop out. He's left me in charge of the business for 20 minutes. He's left me in charge to look at this, and in silence. I haven't said much since I've been here, have I?
No, it's quite nice actually.
I think I've had like an anti-climax. I was buzzing earlier to come here, and now I'm here.
It's nerve-wracking.
It's nerves. It's pure nerves. Is it going to work? I don't know. There's little signs I can see, like something in the coolant that's like annoying me. That looks like there's a bit of oil in there, but has it got in there from before? I don't know. It's just little things. I'm just, you know, when you overthink, and I think that's what stage I'm at the moment. The moment of truth.
Go on.
Turn the ignition on, then off, then on, then off. Do that a couple of times.
Without the foot on the brake.
And again. And again.
That is some good quality stuff, this is.
Go on and again.
Those are the fuel lines in it.
Alright, stop. Stop, mate. Stop. The rails are loose.
The what? Oh, the 17s?
Yeah, pop this bracket out.
Ooh. Da, da, da.
Try and start it.
Ignition one more time, just to get the fuel through, and then yeah, go for it.
Go for the start.
Go for it, mate.
Oh, she's gone. She went. Now we just got to wait to see if there's any pressure coming up in here. Will that just start rising up then if there's...
Yeah, if there's a leak in it.
Oh, Felix, how you feeling?
Well, mate, we'll see now. We'll see now.
It's so laid back.
If it's fixed up, it's ready in the scrapyard.
Yeah. That is the trouble, isn't it? It can go either way.
That is good though. It did it almost straight away last time, you know. Literally going into the red, we kept having to need pressure.
Was it?
Never. Just popped up.
Right, so we had a bit of an air bubble, I'm hoping. Put these heaters on full blast. I'm hoping it was an air bubble and not exhaust gases, because he took the pressure tester off and it just exploded everywhere. So, fingers crossed. Now we're going to run it up with the heaters on and hope it was an air bubble and bleed the system. Well, the last time, if that cap was on, if the cap was on, it was running for a couple of minutes. If you release the cap, it's like pressurising instantly.
Yeah. valves also went down. You know, the coolant went down.
Well, half of it came out all over the engine.
No, I mean first time around. Go and rev up.
Not bad. Just a little bit.
We get anything pouring out the bottom?
No, not yet. Come on, you bugger.
Yeah. Something it's smoking. No more air bubbles.
You're right there, Felix.
And you wanted to see this, I've done this on my own.
The what?
Yeah, I put a bonnet up on my own.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you know what's the thing there?
Yeah.
I had it with a broom on my shoulder like that, balancing it, putting it up.
Strange. Well, we pulled it out of the workshop and a load of coolant has just all spilt out everywhere over the floor. We don't know whether it's coming out of a pipe or it's just been sitting on the back of the engine. It wasn't until we put it all back together when we found out that there was a coolant leak at the bottom of the engine. So we ended up having to take all the top off again to get back down to find a clip that was loose. So it looks like you're going to have to wait till the next episode to see if the engine finally does get up and running properly.
So beautiful.